Get constantly updated news, audio, video, photo galleries, and listen live. There's always something interesting for you at WLSAM.com. Awake with Jake. Jake Hartford on 890 AM WLS.
5:36, Awake with Jake, right here on WLS, as the man said. Here's the Saturday lineup put together today just for you, the listener. At 12 o'clock, it's Bruce Wolf and Dan Proft. They go 12 until 2. 2 until 3, it will be Eddie and Jobo. And then 3 to 4:30, Larry Kudlow. Chet Kopic comes in at 5:30 with the Notre Dame pregame show. And then at 6 o'clock, Notre Dame will be playing Michigan State, up in Michigan State, East Lansing. So there you go. You can just back-to-back, Bruce and Dan to Eddie and Jobo. You're going to want to tape that whole 3 hours. That's what you're going to want to do. Tony in Andersonville, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Jake, you were talking about dogs crapping on lawns. Well, I got a small lawn. I have hardly not a lawn at all. It's about 10 feet by 20 feet. Just a little curbside thing. And you know, it's grass. You don't get much grass.
Now, do you have a riding mower?
Huh? No, I got a push mower.
Okay.
Anyway, this woman comes by with like a German Shepherd type dog, craps on my lawn every morning. I told her, next time that dog craps on my lawn, I'm going to put this in your purse. Well, she just looked at me and walked away. Next day, I'm sitting on my porch, listening to the radio. Oh, by the way, I'm glad you're on WLS because my radio doesn't have a little dial thing that goes across, and it's always on WLS all day long. So I'm glad you're on there.
So you were sitting on your porch listening to Don and Roma.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
She walks. How'd you know that?
Because your radio's always on WLS.
Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway, she walks by with this damn dog, craps on my lawn. I had my long gloves on, and when I picked up that crap, and she had one of these shoulder bags on, kind of open, I stuck it right in her purse. That was it. That dog or her never came back again. That's the solution.
Now, did the Men in Blue pay a visit to you, Tony?
No, they did not visit to me.
I'm surprised they didn't.
No, they didn't. She was wrong. She was wrong. Anyway.
You were just returning something to her. That's all you were doing.
Pardon me?
You're just returning something to her.
That's all?
Yeah.
She gave me a gift. I gifted it back to her. Anyway, if you want a good cure for hemorrhoids, go on 911 Pasta Tony on YouTube. I got a great cure. You'll really like it.
All right, we'll look it up. Thank you, Tony.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Rick in Rossville. Hello, Rick.
Hey, Jake, what's going on?
It's a very uplifting show today.
Yeah, how about it? I mean, you know, kind of nice thing to wake up to in the morning. I mean, like the last caller, I mean, I live in a corner house, and I mean, I don't think it's even got a fire hydrant. So, you know, not only do I get the crap, I get the pee. But the thing is that, you know, what I want to know is what kind of grade is it? I mean, there's a big difference. I mean, it's nice to be insulting, but at the same time, when you're being insulted, it's like, you know, how are you being insulted now? Is it like just like a homemade food, or is it kennel ration, or is it Imes? And if I'm going to be insulted, I want it to be Imes. It has to be Imes.
All right, thank you, Rick.
And you know, hold on, Jake. You're missing the whole point here.
Yeah, I'm working a high wire without a net right now. Go ahead.
One other thing is that our way around it too is that, like these people in the morning, now that it's getting darker earlier and all that.
It's not getting darker earlier. It's just taking longer to get lighter.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
But what I do is that I'll get the blower out, and if I know they're going to be there every morning, which they are, I go and I blow it out into the sidewalk. So then that way, well, you get the idea. When they walk the dog, it's on the sidewalk, and they're not looking what they're doing. And there you go. Oh, by the way, Tampa Bay, I think they overtook the Yankees, didn't they?
I don't know.
So you got to find a new team.
I don't know who won last night. We'll find out.
So, but
well, you know what? If depending on the you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to even go there. Bye, Rick.
But I'm an Imes kind of man.
Okay.
Got to remember that.
If anybody from Iams is listening. You have no dog, though. Carl in Chicago. Good morning, Carl.
Jake, how are you? Happy Saturday morning.
Thank you.
Yippee-ki.
Thank you.
Thank you for putting a smile on my dog Wally's face. He loves dog feces jokes. He was really slapping his knee when you were telling that story. Wally's older now.
I hope he behaves himself.
Well, when I take him for a walk, he's older, and when he goes to the bathroom, when he has a VM, sometimes he has trouble, and he growls a little bit as he's going. So that coined the term. When my wife is in the bathroom, I tell my friend she's on the growler. But I finally found out why it's bad not to pick up after your dog. Because the dog's digestive system, it goes through so fast that they don't digest their food completely, and that ends up being food for rats. That's one of the major hazards. So if your dog is going to the bathroom, and if the rats know you're not going to pick up after your dog, they're putting on their bibs and they have their knife and fork ready because it's like a hot meal being served. They're getting ready to eat when the dogs are going to the bathroom if they know you're not going to pick up after them.
Yeah, but in Chicago, we've got coyotes who eat the rats.
True. So it's a circular kind of a thing. So it seems like everybody benefits from it.
Yeah, that's the circle of life.
But it is getting dark earlier.
In the evening.
Yeah.
But not in the morning.
No, it's not.
And pretty soon it'll be time change. Time change.
That's right.
Spring back, fall forward.
There you go.
All right, thank you, Carl.
You take care. Bye-bye.
Let's go to Ben in Bridgeview. Good morning, Ben.
Yeah, I want to tell you about a friend of mine, Jake. What he did, he took it and he rubbed it.
This was you, wasn't it?
Huh?
This was you, wasn't it?
No.
No, it's always a friend of mine.
And he took it and rubbed the stuff on the rear doorknob and the front doorknob, and that did the trick. No more dog coming there.
Well, how did that stop the dog from coming there? Because the dog can't reach the doorknob.
Yeah, because they walk them on a leash.
That would make sense. Thank you, Ben.
Okay, bye-bye.
Gunner in Palos Heights.
Hey, great being able to talk to you.
Thank you.
I love the folks you get on the line.
And you're one of them.
Yep. I'm next in line.
Yeah, you are.
How you doing?
I'm fine. What can I do for you, Gunner?
I'm just wondering, what do you think about the Republicans fighting off these women that are conservative?
You know what? I'm going to get to that in a little bit, okay?
Oh, okay.
Take notes. Have a pen and paper handy.
Promise.
All right. Bye-bye, Gunner.
Okay. Take care.
Yeah, we're going to get to that in a little bit. Because it fits into the whole theme of arrogance today. Man. Did you see Oprah the other day? We had a little bit of the Oprah at the start of the show. Starting her 25th year, her final season. I told my wife the other day, because there was this big rumor that Oprah's going to do something really special for the first show. And a friend of mine, Greg Alexander, loves Honey Crisp apples. And this is kind of at the time they come in the season. And he wanted to get one before Oprah because Oprah loves them. So my wife said, what did he say? And I said, well, he was telling me what Oprah's big surprise is. Oh, she said, what's the big surprise on the show, the first show? I said, Oprah's going to give 25 bushels of Honey Crisp apples to everybody in the studio audience. She's kind of cornered the whole Chicago market on the apples. I was just funning with her, right? Because that's what I do. Well, fun back on me. I'm sleeping Monday night. Fell asleep. I'm sleeping. She wakes me up about 11:30. She's watching Oprah. She didn't watch Oprah in the morning. She's watching the rerun at night. She wakes me up, and she says, she hasn't given the apples yet. She had Don Johnson on, but she hasn't given the apples yet. I'm like, what apples? She said the 25 bushels to each member of the audience. So now I can't go back to sleep, but she won't let me. What happened to the apples? You told me the apples. So now what they did, Oprah brings out John Travolta, and they bring out this mock-up of a Qantas airplane. She's taken the studio audience to Australia. Then I guess once they get down there, some are going to go one place, some the other place. And Travolta comes out. He's dressed in a Qantas pilot's outfit. And apparently he flies for Qantas. I didn't know his career went that far down. And not that it's a bad career to fly for Qantas, but, you know, he was a movie star. And he's part-time delivering pizzas on an airplane. I don't know. But then we're watching, and I'm trying to sleep, and she won't let me sleep because she's got to see the damn apples all the way until the end, past midnight. And, of course, there are no apples. I made that up. Yeah, that's right. Well, there's a lesson there. But then I was reading Richard Roper a day or so later, and you hear him on with Road 2 to 6 Monday through Friday here. He thought there were people in that audience that when they found out they were going to Australia weren't too happy about it. Because, well, they got to go because Oprah's giving them the trip, but they'd rather have the money or rather not. And I'm thinking to myself, how many people ever get a chance to go to Australia? And if you really could go, you'd probably go somewhere else because it's hard to get to. It's like an 18-hour flight. And I'm telling you, Oprah's not flying economy. She's not in coach. And so he was kind of like, well, would you take the trip? Of course you would. I mean, the drawback is you're going to have to be there with Oprah and Gayle King all the time. But, you know, but it's a trip. It's a free trip. It's Australia. I always wanted to go there because I had to cross it off my list. My bucket list has gotten very short. 5:48, back after this in WLS.
Jake Hartford is on 890 AM WLS.